Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello everyone and welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV. I go by the name Andy. On the news this time we have news from Burna Boy, we have news from Mr. Izzy, and there's also news from Davido. But before I go into the details of the news, I'm going to start by saying thank you so much for all the lovely and amazing things you do for us on this channel. I'm talking about liking our videos, commenting on our videos, sharing our videos, as well as telling people about all the amazing contents we do right here on Gusto TV. And if you're new to the channel, or maybe you've been a part of the family for some time and you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, because that would let you know as soon as we drop a new video. Alright, let's go straight on to the news, starting up with Burna Boy, the Grammy Award winner Burna Boy, as well as his Grammy Award winning album, the Twice a Star album. Trust me, that one is a very big masterpiece, obviously winning the Grammy, and has a great lot of amazing songs on it. You have Alarm Clock, Way Too Big, wonderful. There's Comma, there's No Fit Vex, there's 23, there's Time Flies, there's Waiting the Sub, there's Real Life, there's Bank on it. Trust me, this album is fully loaded, and no wonder this particular album got Burna Boy a Grammy. Well, Burna is back on the news because of this album, because this album has sold over 100k units in the United States of America. I mean, over 100,000 units sold in the UK. So it says here, Burna Boy's Twice a Star album has now sold over 100,000 units in the US. That's really massive, really big. Over 100k units sold in the US. It should also be noted, just two Nigerian artists have sold over 100,000 units in the US. We have only two Nigerian albums have sold over 100,000 units in the US. Two Nigerian albums. We have Whiskey's Made in Lagos, which has sold over 400,000 units, and there is Burna Boy's Twice a Star album, which has sold over 100,000 units. So yes, Twice a Star, over 100k units sold in the US. Big kudos, big congrats to Odogu Burna Boy for that particular one. Odogu, you bad. Yeah, you know what's up? I feel left from Burna. Alright, away from Burna Boy, let's go to it's your boy Izzy, Mr. Izzy. Yeah, been quiet of recent in terms of music. Yes, we've seen Mr. Izzy being more focused on the business. We've seen him promoting a whole lot of other artists. We've seen him promote, you have likes of Joe Boy, there's likes of Fave, under Mr. Izzy's tutelage right now. Well, Mr. Izzy has also come out to say that he is going to be dropping an album soon, and he has told his fans that yes, I know you guys are actually chilling for me to drop that particular album. I know you guys want me to drop it real soon, and he says, you know what, just keep on waiting, because I'm finishing up this album, and when it drops, it's going to be the best thing that has ever dropped in terms of albums. Well, Mr. Izzy is back on the news this time because he has received his Latin Grammy Award recognition. Yes, he won a couple of awards in the Latin Grammys, and finally one of the recognitions has come out for the song he had with J Balvin, and Mr. Izzy was like, finally, thank God this one has come. And let's see what he said on Twitter. First off, Mr. Izzy says thank you God, and then he gives us the picture of the certificate of recognition. So he says here, the Latin Grammy Academy presents this certificate to Oluwatosin Mr. Izzy Ajibade in recognition of your participation as composer lyricist in the track Accolades on the Latin Grammy Award-winning recording Colors by J Balvin. It says the best urban music album for the 21st annual Latin Grammy Awards, November 2020. So yes, Mr. Izzy has gotten a certificate for being a part of this particular song Accolades with J Balvin, and Mr. Izzy is like, thank God this one has actually come, and he's like, you know what, I'm actually waiting for the other ones. Yes, big kudos to Mr. Izzy for that one. Grammy. The Latin Grammy should actually be noted, but still the Grammys is the Grammys. Big kudos and big congrats to Mr. Izzy. Alright guys, let's round up the news with OBO. Stardust, Davido. Over the weekend, we saw Davido in Dubai. There's also Davido after Dubai, he flew straight on to Puerto Rico, and right now Davido is back on the news because of his trip to Dubai. Yes, so many pictures of Davido performing at the Expo Dubai. Trust me, really filled up place, and people were like, yes, this is Davido, this is what we want. Shortly after shutting down the O2 with over 20k capacity, there is the Expo Dubai with about 40k people there about actually present at that particular one, and they're like, Davido just keeps on shutting down everywhere he goes to. Well, there are rumors right now. Actually, there's so many takes, there's so many talks about the fact that the performance Davido had in Dubai, they actually got paid $700,000 I mean, $700,000. Just that's a whole lot of money, and fans are like, yes, $700k. I mean, that's a whole lot, man. Our goat Davido gets paid a whole lot of money. It says the highest paid African artist of all time, and fans are like, yes, that is the reason why he's the GOAT of Nigerian music. Let's see what fans actually think about the particular one. $700k for Davido's performance in Dubai. So this one says Davido sold out the biggest arena in Dubai 1 week after selling out the O2 Arena in London, and it says 001. Just 1 week after selling out the O2, Davido is back again in Dubai selling out Dubai. I mean, that's about 2 weeks ago actually, because the O2 was actually March the 5th, so it's about 2 weeks after selling out, the one in London. So it says Wizkid was paid 250k last week at a show in Dubai, while Davido was paid 700k in Dubai for his show, and it says Afrobeat to the world. Yes, Wizkid was also in Dubai on the 5th of March while Davido was in London, and Wizkid got paid about 250k, and now this is Davido getting paid about $700k, and they're like, you know what, this is Afrobeat to the world. This guy's actually representing Nigeria really well. 250k for one artist, and here's another Nigerian artist getting about $700k, and they're like, you know what, guys, this is Afrobeat to the world. And the comment says Davido Dubai gig for the performance tonight was 700k. It says the highest by any African artist ever. This was part of the reason Afro Nation took off 6 artists to enable them book Davido to perform. So this particular person, this whole thing actually is the form of problem solving, or kind of way of solving the whole issue about Afro Nation taking out some artists and say they would not be available to perform, and then fixing Davido's name to it, and they're like, they had to take out those names because they couldn't afford Davido alone. That is probably why Afro Nation had to take out artists to add Davido. So he says here, this is part of the reason Afro Nation took off 6 artists to enable them book Davido. So maybe actually Davido's fee is actually $700k. Wow. Okay, someone says Sancho was seen party with Prince and Davido with the rest of the 30BG crew at the Club Diamond in Dubai, where Davido was hosted for the after party of the successful Expo 2020 Dubai performance. 001 was seen doing what he does best and enjoying himself always. So yes, after the whole performance, there was Davido and Jadon Sancho, a Manchester United player, actually chilling together in the club, as you can see in the picture after this particular slide. Davido and Sancho together chilling. I mean, after you sold out the whole Expo show, after you performed for about 40k capacity, after you've collected about 700k, I mean, you got to chill with the big boys, and Davido is chilling with Jadon Sancho. Still talking about $700k. Someone says Davido was paid $700k to perform in Dubai in just one night. It says that is the amount Nigeria receives when it sells 6,034 barrels of crude oil at the March 2022 rate of $116 per barrel. It says, I'm always here to remind you of how goated Nigerian artists are. So this particular one is actually saying that, you know what, Davido has actually collected what over 600k barrels of crude oil would have gotten Nigeria, and it's like, you know what, this is why Nigerian artists are actually goated. $700k. Davido got paid for his Dubai performance. Let's see another one there. Okay, this one says Davido is the highest paid African artist of all time. On Friday, man was paid about 700k for a 50-minute performance in Dubai. New revelation show. It says Chi OBO making some bank a lot. He says, OBO, give me some bank a lot also. I mean, after earning about 700k, I mean, you should actually share some money to us. I mean, do well, OBO, share some money. Okay, share some money. All right, this is still some talks about OBO getting about $700k for his performance in Dubai. It says Davido was paid 700k for his performance in Dubai tonight. He says, I am done comparing him with any other African artist. And this is someone just saying, you know what, Davido is actually the GOAT of African music. Davido shouldn't be compared to anyone because of the amount he was paid in Dubai. And he says this is the highest African artist to get paid this kind of amount. I mean, the highest paid African artist, $700k for OBO Davido. And fans are drilling about this one. Fans are like taking it as a bragging right and saying this is why Davido is GOATed. This is why Davido is the king of African music. And it's with Davido. I'll be rounding up the news. New to Gusto TV, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, tell your friends, family, everyone you know about what we do on the channel. The comment section is also yours. Tell us what you think about the news and trust us to be there to answer to some, if not all, of your comments. My name is Andy. Have a great time.